Welcome, my child. I'm so glad you're here. You didn't come across this message by accident. I've been drawing your heart, whispering gently, calling softly. And today you responded. Today you came close. So I say this to you. Be still now and listen. I have something to tell you. Before we begin, I invite you to declare your faith by typing in the comments, I believe. Let every power in heaven and earth know your heart still trusts me. You believe that I am still working, still faithful, and still preparing something good, even when you can't see it yet. And as you watch this, stay with me until the end. Because what I'm preparing for you is more than just information. It's transformation. I'm not just giving you promises. I'm preparing you for fulfillment. I'm not just giving you a glimpse. I'm giving you a future. So stay, sit, receive. I want you to know this today. I'm preparing the best for you. Yes, you've been through the waiting. You've endured the silence. You've held on when everything around you is shaking. And though you sometimes wonder if it's all been for nothing, I promise you, nothing has been wasted. Not a single tear, not a single prayer, not a single lonely night. Every seed you've planted in faith, I've been watering. Every act of obedience, I've been multiplying. Every quiet yes you've whispered to me, I've heard it, and I am responding. My beloved, I am preparing the best for you, not just a solution, but the best solution. Not just a blessing, but the right blessing. Not just a future, but one that is perfectly tailored for you, crafted by my own hand in perfect timing. I know you've seen some good things come and go. Some doors opened and then closed. Some relationships began with hope but ended with confusion. Some opportunities looked like the answer but left you empty. But hear me, that was not your best. That was preparation. That was the ground being cleared. That was the soil being tilled. I'm about to do in your life requires deep roots. It requires maturity. It requires surrender. And now, after all you've walked through, you're ready. Isaiah 43:19 says, See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams, in the wasteland. Yes, I'm doing a new thing for you. New peace. New provision. New clarity. New joy. And even though you felt forgotten at times, even though the wait has been long, I want you to know the delay was not denial. It was development. I wasn't just preparing the blessing for you. I was preparing you for the blessing, because the weight of what I'm releasing in your life requires strong shoulders. It requires a rooted heart. It requires a soul that trusts me more than anything else. And that's what I've been building in you all along. You didn't understand why the doors didn't open when you knocked. But now you're beginning to see. It's because I had something better. You didn't understand why certain people left. But now your heart is learning. Not everyone can go where I'm taking you. You didn't understand the waiting, the silence, the wilderness. But I was forming in you a strength that no storm can steal. Because my best isn't fragile. It's secure. It's built on me. Not circumstances. It's built on eternal truth, not temporary emotion. And that's what I'm preparing for you. My child, I want you to expect again. I want you to believe again. I want you to look ahead, not behind. You're not going backward. You're not stuck. You're not circling the same mountain forever. I'm leading you forward. Proverbs 4:18 says, The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. That's the kind of journey you're on. Brighter. Higher. Deeper. But I need you to keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep releasing the things that are not for you, so your hands are open to receive what is. I see how you've grieved the losses. I see how you've mourned what slipped through your fingers. But what you lost does not compare to what I'm about to give. What you had to release was not meant to remain. What felt like rejection was actually redirection. And what looked like an ending was the beginning of something greater. Don't doubt my love for you just because I didn't give you what you wanted in the moment. My love is not measured by how much I say yes, but by how deeply I protect you from what would harm your purpose. Even my no is love. Even my silence is strategy. Even my delay is mercy. Because when I bless you, it will be in such a way that it adds no sorrow with it. Proverbs 10:22 says, "The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it." That's my standard. Not temporary highs, followed by regret. Not counterfeit favor, followed by confusion. But peace. Real peace. The kind that confirms, this is from me. And when I give it, you'll know. There will be no striving to keep it. There will be no anxiety to maintain it. There will be no manipulation required to hold on to it. Because when I give, I sustain. When I open the door, I keep it open. When I align you with my will, you won't have to fight to keep your place. You'll rest in it. You won't have to compromise your values to fit in. You won't have to shrink your dreams to please people. You won't have to pretend to be someone you're not to be loved. You'll stand tall in who I created you to be. You'll be celebrated, not tolerated. You'll be empowered, not drained. You'll be filled, not emptied, because I'm preparing the best. Not average. Not good. Enough. Not just what you think you deserve, but the best. Ephesians 3:20 declares it over your life. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. That's what I want you to believe again. More. Not less. More than you dreamed, more than you imagined, more than you prayed for. But to receive that, I need your heart to be open. Open to me. Open to trusting me again. Open to surrendering your timelines, your expectations, your control. Because the only thing standing between you and the best I've prepared is whether or not you believe I'm still working. So ask yourself now, do I trust him? Do I trust that he sees what I don't? Do I trust that he knows what's best for me? Do I trust that his timing is not late, but perfect? If your answer is yes, then take a deep breath right now and release your need to figure it all out. Let go and let me lead. Let me carry the burden. Let me be your peace. Let me show you what I've been building while you waited. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're not too late. You're right where I need you. And now, more than ever before, I want you to walk forward in faith. Every step you take in obedience is unlocking what I've already declared over your life. Every moment you trust me over your fear, you are aligning with divine destiny. And every time you say yes to me, even in the little things, you are sowing seeds into your future. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." The harvest is near. The breakthrough is close. The best is coming. Because I'm preparing it. I'm arranging it. I'm speaking to people on your behalf, organizing divine appointments. I'm shifting atmospheres. I'm breaking generational chains. I'm restoring what was stolen. I'm healing what was broken. I'm doing what you cannot see. So don't grow weary in the process. Don't give up before the release. Don't forfeit your promise for temporary relief. Stay the course. In position. Stay in faith. Because I'm preparing the best for you. And it's going to be worth every second you waited. You may have heard people say that I work in mysterious ways. But to you, my child, I want you to know that nothing I do in your life is random. Nothing I allow is without purpose. I do not play games with your heart. I do not lead you in circles just to confuse you. Every moment, every shift, every change, even the ones that broke your heart, are part of a divine blueprint. I am a God of intentionality. I have not overlooked you. I have not passed you by. I have not forgotten the things you prayed for in secret. Those quiet moments when your voice trembled, when your spirit was low, when all you could say was, God, help me. I was there, and I am still here. You're not watching this message by coincidence. This is your reminder. This is your confirmation. This is your divine encounter with me, because I am preparing something better than what you lost, something better than what you expected. Something better than what you once thought was the only chance. You haven't missed your moment. You're not too late, and you didn't mess up your destiny. I am the Redeemer. I redeem time. I restore broken pieces. I rework what the enemy meant for evil and use it for good. Romans 8:28 says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. You love me. You are called. And that means I'm working right now to weave everything you've gone through into something good, something holy, something healing. But here's what I want you to remember. The best I'm preparing doesn't always look like what you imagine. Sometimes my best comes disguised in unfamiliar packages. Sometimes it looks like a delay. Sometimes it looks like rejection. Sometimes it looks like loss. But later, you'll look back and see it was my protection. It was my wisdom. It was my mercy. There's something I'm doing in you that only time could bring out. A deeper faith, a stronger resilience, a purer heart. I'm not just preparing blessings for you. I'm preparing you to handle them with grace, to carry them with gratitude, to steward them with humility. Because my best doesn't just elevate you, it matures you. It anchors you. You don't need another temporary high. You don't need another shortcut to success. You don't need a counterfeit door. You need my best. And that's what I'm preparing. It's why I've been stripping away the distractions. It's why I've been cutting off things that can't follow you where I'm taking you. It's why I've been quiet in certain areas, because I needed you to hear only my voice. You've wondered why I've been silent. You've wondered why the answers haven't come. But child, my silence is not absence. It's strategy. When a teacher is giving a test, they are silent, not because they've left the room, but because they want to see what the student remembers. In the same way, I've allowed this test not to break you, but to show you how strong you really are. To show you how much faith you've actually built, to show you that even when you don't hear me, you still choose me. And that choice, that is what moves heaven. That is what opens doors. That is what shifts atmospheres. Faith is not just believing when things are clear. It's trusting me when everything feels foggy. 2 Corinthians 5-7 says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. You may not see it, but I'm still working. You may not feel it, but I'm still near. You may not understand it, but I'm still good. And in the right time, you will see why the wait was necessary. You will look back on this season and realize it wasn't just a delay, it was divine alignment. Because there are people I'm preparing for you. There are doors I'm unlocking for you. There are assignments being written in your name. There are miracles that have your name on them, reserved for you. But I'm not releasing them too soon, because I love you too much to give you something before you're ready to carry it. It's not punishment. It's protection. You asked me to bless you. You asked me to enlarge your territory. You asked me to take you higher, and I heard you. But before I elevate you, I must prepare you, because elevation without preparation leads to collapse. I won't let you crash. I won't let your blessing become a burden. I won't let success destroy your soul. So yes, I'm preparing the best for you, but I'm also preparing you for the best. This is the season where your faith is being refined, where your priorities are being purified, where your intimacy with me is being deepened dot, and that's more valuable than any material gift. What I'm building in you now will carry you for a lifetime, because the next level requires more than talent dot. It requires trust dot, and that's what I'm growing in you, unshakable trust. Psalm 37:5 says, commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will do this. You've committed dot, now trust me. Don't panic when things shift. Don't worry when things don't go as planned. Don't fear when it feels like doors are closing dot, trust me. I know what I'm doing. I'm not just moving you from blessing to blessing, moving you from glory to glory. 2 Corinthians 3:18 tells you, and we all, who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory, are being transformed into his image with ever-increasing glory. That's what's happening to you even now. Even as you listen to my words, you are being transformed. Your faith is rising. Your peace is settling in. Your spirit is remembering who you are. You are not forgotten. You are not finished. You are not forsaken dot. You are deeply loved. You are fully seen, and you are right on time dot. So don't let discouragement drown out this truth. Don't let delay distract you from your destiny. Don't let fear silence your faith. Instead, rise up again dot. Stand on what I've said. Speak my promises out loud dot. Walk like the heir that you are. Live like the beloved child you are. Because I'm not just preparing the best things for you. I'm preparing the best version of you to receive it dot. So stay in position dot. Stay in faith. Stay in expectation. Something is coming. Something good dot. Something better. Something divine dot. And it has your name on it. I know sometimes you feel like you're falling behind, that others are receiving their answers while you are still in the waiting room. You see others moving forward, celebrating breakthroughs, stepping into open doors, and something inside you wonders, when will it be my turn? But I say to you today, child, your turn is coming. Not because of how loud you shout, not because of how hard you strive, but because you have remained in me. You have held on when you could have walked away. You have trusted me when you didn't understand. And that kind of faith does not go unnoticed in heaven. My word says in Hebrews 11:6, without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. You have sought me dot. You have asked and kept on asking. You have knocked and kept on knocking dot, and you will receive. The door will be opened, because I reward those who are faithful, even when the reward isn't immediate, even when the path is hidden, even when the waiting feels heavy dot. You see, this waiting time hasn't been wasted time. It's been sacred time, time where I shaped you, time where I strengthened you, time where I reminded you of who you are not by what you have, but by who holds you. You've learned how to walk in the dark, not by sight, but by trust dot, and that kind of trust will carry you into rooms that talent alone never could. Because when you walk in humility, I raise you up. When you walk in surrender, I exalt you in due time. James 4:10 says, humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up. And I will lift you in my timing. I will promote you without you needing to push your way forward. I will open doors that no man can shut. I will bring divine connections, favor, and blessings that make it obvious this was the Lord's doing. But even before those things come, I want you to see the blessing in this moment. I want you to pause and recognize you have me. You're not alone. You're not forgotten. You're not without hope. You have the Holy Spirit living inside of you. You have access to my peace, my wisdom, my presence. And that alone is priceless. My child, never measure your worth by earthly milestones. Never measure your faith by comparison to others. You are on a unique journey, designed by me, ordained by me. No, One can take your place. No one can fulfill the purpose I've written over your life. So, don't rush. Don't panic. Don't settle. I'm preparing something so specific for you that it won't look like anyone else's breakthrough. It will be personal. It will be tailored. It will be right. That's why I'm taking my time, because this isn't mass production. This is handcrafted glory. This is heaven's design. You've asked me to guide your steps, and I've been doing just that, even when you didn't realize it. Every closed door, I allowed it. Every delay, I used it. Every time you didn't get what you thought you wanted, I was shielding you. I was protecting the best, because that's what I promised you. Not second best, not leftovers, not what others rejected, but the very best. My word says in Matthew 7:11, if you then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask him? You've asked me, and I will give, but not just what you asked for. I will go beyond it. Because sometimes what you ask for is too small compared to what I want to give. Sometimes what you think is the goal is only the beginning. Sometimes your prayer is a seed, but my plan is the whole forest. So lift your eyes now. Lift your heart. Stop focusing on what hasn't happened and start thanking me for what's about to happen, because your gratitude is the key that unlocks greater faith. When you thank me in advance, you align yourself with my timeline. When you praise me in the middle, you show the enemy that his tactics are failing. When you worship in the waiting, you invite my glory into your circumstances. Psalm 34:1 says, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise will continually be in my mouth. Let that be your posture, a heart of continual praise, a heart that says, God, I don't see it yet, but I believe you. A heart that says, even when it hurts, I'll trust your heart. A heart that says, I'm not walking by feelings, I'm walking by faith. That's the kind of heart I can trust with the best, because you won't let the blessing distract you from the one who gives it. You won't let success make you forget where you came from. You won't let favor turn you away from my face. You'll keep coming back to me. You'll stay rooted in my word. You'll stay humble in my presence. And that's how I know you're ready. So prepare yourself. Prepare your heart. Prepare your home. Prepare your mind, because the things I'm about to release in your life will not look like what you expected, but they will be more than you dreamed. I'm restoring what the enemy tried to steal. I'm healing what life tried to break. I'm resurrecting the parts of you that felt dead inside. Your joy will return. Your peace will overflow. Your confidence will be rebuilt, not on shaky ground, but on my unchanging truth. Isaiah 40:31 says, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. You will soar again. You will dream again. You will trust again. And you will walk in rooms you once only imagined. But more than anything, you'll walk with me, because I'm not just giving you things. I'm giving you myself. My wisdom. My voice. My favor. My presence. So let this be the moment you stop doubting and start believing again. Let this be the moment you release control and say, God, have your way. Let this be the moment you choose faith over fear, because what's ahead is worth it. What I'm preparing is worth the wait. You will see it. You will hold it. You will live it. And when you do, you'll know this wasn't because of your strength. This wasn't because of your plans. This was because of my grace, and to me will be the glory. Always. Now take a moment and look back at your journey, not with regret, but with understanding. See how far you've come. See how I carried you when your strength gave out. See how I preserved your soul when everything tried to break it. See how I've never abandoned you, not even once. You've been through dark valleys. You've walked through dry places. You've cried prayers I caught in my hands. And now I want you to look forward, not with fear, but with expectation, because I'm still the same God who parted the sea for my children to walk through. I'm still the same God who shut the mouths of lions. I'm still the same God who fed the 5,000 with a few loaves and fish, and I'm the same God who sent my Son to redeem you, because I couldn't bear eternity without you. I've always given my best for you, and I'm not about to stop now. I'm not preparing leftovers for you. I'm not gathering scraps of what others rejected. I'm building something sacred for you. You are my child. You are my beloved. You are the one I died for, the one I rose for, the one I have called by name. Isaiah 43:1 says, "Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine. You belong to me, and because you belong to me, no good thing will be withheld from you." Psalm 84:11 says, "The Lord bestows favor and honor. No good thing does he withhold from those whose walk is blameless." I want you to know this deep in your spirit. I am not teasing you with hope. I am not dangling a blessing in front of you only to snatch it away. I am not setting you up for disappointment. I am preparing you for fulfillment. This isn't a setup for sorrow. It's a setup for glory. And I will be with you every step of the way. When the door opens, I'll be there. When the call comes, I'll be there. When the opportunity arises, I'll be there. You don't have to figure it all out. You just need to stay close to me. Abide in me. Trust me. And let me do what only I can. Because the blessing I'm preparing for you is not just about now. It's about your legacy. It's about your children and your children's children. It's about the people you will touch, the hearts you will heal, the lives you will transform, not by your own strength, but by my Spirit flowing through you. I'm preparing the best, not just for you, but through you. You're going to be a vessel of light, a carrier of peace, a messenger of my hope. So do not be discouraged. Do not give in to fear. Do not let the enemy deceive you into thinking I've forgotten you. My plans are still intact. My word is still true. My hand is still on you, and my love is still your covering. Isaiah 55:11 says, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." What I've spoken over your life will come to pass. What I've promised you will not fail. Just ask you to continue walking in faith, to continue trusting when the answers don't come right away, to continue praising when the breakthrough hasn't yet arrived, because praise in the valley is what prepares you for the mountain. Worship in the waiting is what positions you for the blessing. Faith in the silence is what moves mountains in the spirit. So keep your heart open, keep your spirit alert, keep your mind stayed on me, because what's coming will be more than you imagined. And when it comes, it will come suddenly. You won't need to chase it. It will find you. You won't need to compete. It will be yours. You won't need to explain it. My fingerprints will be all over it, and the world will know this was a move of God. They'll see the light in your eyes. They'll hear the change in your voice. They'll notice the peace that surrounds you. They'll wonder how it happened, and you'll tell them, it was the Lord. That's what I'm preparing. That's what I've promised. And that's what you're about to walk into. So my child, get ready. Clear out the clutter. Release what no longer fits. Let go of the old mindset. Shake off the HEAVINESS. And make room. Because I'm coming. I'm coming with provision. I'm coming with healing. I'm coming with clarity. I'm coming with divine timing. And I'm coming with my best. So lift up your head. Speak life again. Pray bold prayers again. Dream wild dreams again. Love deeply again, because what's ahead is greater than what's behind. What's next is better than what was lost, and what's coming is soaked in. My glory. This is your moment to believe again. This is your season to receive again. This is your call to stand and say, I am ready. Say it now. Right where you are. Say it by faith. I am ready. You might think what you've lost disqualifies you from the blessings I've prepared. You might feel that the choices you made, the paths you took, the seasons you wasted, have somehow placed you on a lower tier of my promises. But I want you to hear me clearly today. Nothing about your past disqualifies you from my future. Nothing. My grace is greater than your mistakes. My mercy is wider than your history. My love is deeper than any regret. I'm not preparing the best for some perfect version of you that doesn't exist. I'm preparing the best for you. Right here, right now, as you are. I didn't wait for you to have it all together. I didn't wait for your faith to be flawless. I chose you while you were still broken, still battling, still unsure. Romans 5-8 reminds you. But God demonstrates His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. I saw your heart, not your flaws. I saw your future, not your failures. I saw the destiny I placed inside of you. And I decided long ago that I would finish what I started. And I will. Philippians 1-6 says, He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. You are my work. You are my masterpiece. You are my creation. I don't leave what I start unfinished. The moments you feel forgotten, they are moments of preparation, not the times you feel unseen. They are times when I'm working behind the scenes, even when you feel like nothing's moving. Everything is shifting. The doors are aligning. The people are being positioned. The timing is coming together. The problem is not that you've been denied. The answer is just being delivered with precision. Because my blessings don't come rushed. They come right. And I'm preparing something so meaningful for you that it's worth the wait. You will not look back and say, it wasn't worth it. You will say, thank you, Lord, that you didn't give it to me before I was ready. Because what's coming is not just about provision. It's about purpose. It's about what I will do through you once you receive it. Your healing will inspire others to believe for theirs. Your testimony will break chains for those still bound. Your success will be a signal to others that I am still moving, still answering, still pouring out blessings from heaven. And it won't be for your glory. It will be for mine. Because the best thing I can give you is not what you think you want, but more of me. And if having more of me requires letting go of some temporary comforts, then trust me enough to release what was. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of the envy. Let go of the timeline you created in your mind. Let go of the people you thought were permanent, but were only seasonal. Let go of what didn't work out. Let go of who walked away. Let go of the fear of starting again. And hold on to me. Hold on to my promises. Hold on to my voice. Hold on to my peace. Because when you hold on to me, you're holding on to the only one who knows your future, sees your pain, and has the power to redeem every moment. Jeremiah 29-11 is not just a verse, it's a declaration from my heart to yours. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. You're not walking into failure. You're not headed for disaster. You're being led into something greater. And I know it doesn't always feel that way. Sometimes it feels like the more you pray, the quieter it gets. But let me show you what's happening in the silence. In the silence. I'm building trust. In the silence. I'm healing wounds. In the silence. I'm stripping away what can't go with you into the next season. Don't curse the silence. It's part of the process. Even when you don't hear me, I am speaking. Even when you don't see me, I am guiding. Even when you don't feel me, I am surrounding you. Isaiah 41:10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." You are not walking through this alone. Every tear you've cried has been collected. Every prayer you've whispered has been heard. Every act of faith, even when small, has been honored. You think I don't notice, but I do. When you gave even when you didn't have much, I saw that. When you worshiped even while your heart was breaking, I heard that. When you encouraged others while you were secretly hurting, I recorded that. Nothing done in faith is wasted. Nothing done in love is forgotten. Nothing done in trust goes unrewarded. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Don't give up now. You're closer than you've ever been. You're closer to the moment where everything begins to make sense. You're closer to the breakthrough that will shift the atmosphere. You're closer to the miracle that will rewrite your story. Hold on. Stay faithful. Keep walking, even if it's just one step at a time, even if all you have is a mustard seed of faith, because I can do miracles with a mustard seed. Can multiply what seems small. I can turn a little into overflow. Can turn pain into purpose. I can turn the ordinary into extraordinary. Can take the broken and create beauty. Isaiah 61:3 says, "To bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair." That's what I'm doing for you. I'm turning your ashes into beauty. I'm pouring joy where mourning once lived. I'm dressing you in praise where despair once tried to cling to you, because this is not the end of your story. This is the turning point. This is the setup. This is the chapter where everything begins to change. It's not by your might. It's not by your effort. It's by my spirit. So stop striving and start receiving. Stop worrying and start worshiping. Stop doubting and start declaring, "I believe." Say it again. I believe. Speak it louder than your fear. Speak it in the face of delay. Speak it over your circumstances, because heaven is moved by faith, and you are not forgotten. You are not rejected. You are not disqualified. You are exactly where you need to be for me to do what only I can do. My timing is perfect. My hand is steady. My love is unshakable. My plan is unfolding even now. Even as you hear these words, I am confirming what you felt in your spirit, that something is shifting, that something is coming, that something is being prepared, not because you deserve it, but because I am good, I am faithful. I am your Father, and I will finish what I started. So open your heart. Open your hands. Make room. I'm not just preparing blessings. I'm preparing you to live in them. I'm not just answering prayers. I'm aligning your life with divine purpose. I'm not just responding to your requests. I'm restoring your identity. And soon, what I've spoken in secret will be seen in public. Others will see what I've done in you. They'll wonder how you made it. They'll be amazed by your peace. They'll be drawn to the light in your eyes. And you'll point to me and say, "This was God's doing." You're being positioned for something greater. And your job right now is simple. Stay faithful. Stay open. Stay in me. Everything you need is found in me. I am your provider. I am your strength. I am your peace. I am your promise keeper, and I am preparing the best for you. There are things I am about to do in your life that will seem sudden to the world, but you will know I've been preparing them for a long time. They may think it happened overnight, but you'll remember the nights you stayed up praying. They'll see the fruit, but you'll remember the planting, the watering, the waiting. And that's why when the blessings arrive, you won't boast, you'll worship. You won't say, look what I've done. You'll say, look what the Lord has done. Because you'll know it was me. You'll know it wasn't coincidence. It was my covenant. You'll know it wasn't luck. It was my love. You'll know it wasn't random. It was my plan carefully designed for you. And even in the times when you were unsure, even in the moments when you were ready to give up, I was still working. You didn't always see me, but I was there. In the background. In the quiet. In the stillness. Moving pieces you didn't even know existed. Changing hearts you couldn't reach. Creating opportunities in places you haven't walked into yet. That's why I'm telling you now, don't stop praying. Don't stop hoping. Don't stop believing. You are right on the edge of breakthrough. Right on the edge of the door, swinging open. Right on the edge of clarity, of healing, of restoration. The best I'm preparing for you is not delayed. It's on the way. It's not lost. It's aligned. It's not forgotten. It's being formed. But until you see it, you must choose to trust me. And trusting me means praising me even when the answer hasn't come. It means waking up and saying, God, I don't feel it, but I believe you. It means choosing faith over fear. It means saying, even if it takes longer, I know you are good. Because I am, and I will not let you down. I will not abandon you halfway. I will not forget what I promised. You've seen me do it before. Remember that time you were sure you wouldn't make it, and I came through? That moment when everything fell apart, and I held you together? That season when you didn't know how to go on, and I carried you through it? I've never failed you, and I never will. Psalm 145:13 says, the Lord is trustworthy in all he promises, and faithful in all he does. All that includes you. That includes what you're still waiting for. That includes the dream that's still buried. I am not finished. I am not late. I am not distant. I am near. And I am active. And I am preparing something greater than what you asked for. Because you prayed for a job, but I'm preparing a purpose. You prayed for healing, but I'm preparing wholeness. You prayed for answers, but I'm preparing wisdom. Prayed for peace, but I'm preparing transformation. I give good gifts. I also give perfect timing. And that's what I'm teaching you now. How to wait well. How to praise through the process. How to believe before you see it. Because when it does come, your testimony won't just bless you. It'll bless others. Your story will become a light to someone else still in the dark. Your breakthrough will become confirmation for someone else who's been waiting. And they'll look at your life and say, if God did it for them, he can do it for me. That's how my glory is revealed. Through your faith. Through your perseverance. Through your surrender. So hold on. Hold on. Even when it's hard. Hold on. Even when nothing makes sense. Hold on. Even when you're tired. Because this is not your final chapter. This is just the stretch before the shift. This is the testing before the testimony. This is the pressing before the oil flows. And when you come out of this, and you'll be stronger. You'll be wiser. You'll be more compassionate. You'll be more like me. That's why I'm preparing the best for you. Because you're not just going to receive the blessing. You're going to carry it with purpose. It won't be shallow success. It'll be deep fulfillment. That'll feed your soul. Not just your desires. It'll glorify my name. Not just satisfy your wants. Because I love you too much to give you something too soon. I love you too much to answer a prayer that would pull you away from me. So if you're still waiting, it's because I'm still working. And what I'm working on is better than anything you could build on your own. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds you, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Trust me, even when your understanding is limited, even when your emotions are overwhelming, even when people don't understand your faith. Keep believing. Keep speaking life. Keep preparing as if the answer is coming, because it is. Faith is not passive. Faith is preparation. Faith is making room in your heart, in your life, in your habits for what I've spoken. So act like it's on the way. Talk like it's on the way. Praise like it's already arrived, because when it shows up, it'll come swiftly. And I want you ready to receive it with joy, not surprise. Are entering a season of alignment. You are stepping into answered prayers. You are walking into divine timing, and I will go before you. I will walk beside you. I will cover you from behind. You don't need to fear what's ahead, because I am already there. And the best I have prepared for you will not be late, will not be stolen, and will not pass you by. It's yours, because I wrote your name on it, because I sealed it with my word, because I designed it with your future in mind. So don't stop now. Don't lose heart. Don't believe the lies of the enemy, who says it's too late. He's trying to get you to stop believing right before the miracle. But I'm telling you, this is not the end. This is the build-up to the beginning. So rise up in your spirit. Speak with authority. Even now, the heavens are opening on your behalf. Even now, angels are moving, situations are shifting, and answers are being released. The spiritual atmosphere is not silent. It is full of activity, full of movement, full of alignment that has it initiated by your prayers, your faith, and your trust. You thought your tears were unnoticed, but I have stored every single one of them. You thought no one heard you crying out late at night, but I was there beside your bed, listening, comforting, collecting those moments of pain and turning them into power. I am not an absent Father. I am not a distant God. I am closer than your breath, and I am working to fulfill what I promised you. You may not always feel it. There may be days when you wake up tired, weary, and unsure of what to believe anymore. But I want to remind you today, my word is greater than your feelings. That my promise is stronger than your doubt. That my plan does not depend on your perfection. It flows from my love. That's why I'm preparing the best for you. Because you are not only my creation, you are my child. You are the one I formed with purpose. The one I covered in your mother's womb. The one I've been walking with. Even when you didn't know it, you are not random. You are chosen. You are appointed. You are set apart. And the pain you've walked through is not a punishment. It's been preparation. Just like gold must go through fire, you've been in the furnace. But what the enemy meant to burn you, I've used to refine you. You are coming out of this stronger than ever before. You are coming out of this with deeper faith, greater clarity, and a radiant spirit. Don't resist the refining. Embrace it. Because the weight of the blessing I'm preparing for you requires the strength of character I'm building within you. If I gave it to you too soon, it would crush you. But I've been training you to carry it. Your faith has been stretched. Your trust has been tested. Your heart has been purified. And now you are almost ready. I'm not just preparing a new season. I'm preparing a new you to walk in that season. You will not enter into your next blessing carrying the wounds of your last battle. You will walk in healed, whole, and confident in me. You will not look at the door and wonder if you're worthy. You will walk through it knowing you are chosen. You are worthy, not because of your works, but because of my blood. Not because of your efforts, but because of my grace. And no weapon formed against you will prosper. Not now. Not in your future. That's my promise to you in Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. You are not defenseless. You are not hopeless. You are covered. You are protected. You are shielded by my presence. And what I have for you No person, no devil, no delay can stop. Yes. Some things took longer than you thought. Yes. There were moments. You didn't understand, but I never forgot. I never abandoned you, and I never changed my mind about you. What I spoke over you when you were young, I still intend to bring to pass. I don't cancel my promises. I don't break my covenants. I don't start what I won't finish. You may have taken detours, but I redirected your path. You may have made mistakes, but I covered you with mercy. You may have wandered, but I chased you down with love. And now, I'm calling you into alignment. Now, I'm calling you into position. Now, I'm preparing to release what's been held back, not as a punishment, but for the sake of divine timing, because what I'm giving you is not just for you. It's connected to others. When you step into your promise, others will be blessed. When you walk in your healing, others will be inspired. When you move in your calling, others will be set free. You are part of something bigger than you realize. This is not just about your comfort. It's about my kingdom. It's not just about your happiness. It's about your holiness. It's not just about your desire. It's about your destiny. So get ready. Not with anxiety, but with expectation. Not with worry, but with worship. Not with fear, but with faith, because your preparation will match your portion. When the door opens, you'll be ready. When the phone rings, you'll have the wisdom to answer. When the opportunity comes, you'll walk in with boldness and humility, because I have not just been preparing the blessing, I have been preparing you for the blessing. You're not the same person you used to be. You've grown. You've endured. You've matured. Become the kind of person who can handle what's next. And what's next is beautiful. What's next is greater. What's next is mine. And that's why it's secure. I am Alpha and Omega. I see the end from the beginning. I am the God who split the sea for Moses, who brought down walls for Joshua, who raised the dead for Lazarus, and who sent fire from heaven for Elijah. There is nothing I cannot do. There is no limit to my power. There is no ceiling to my blessings. So don't look at your current situation and believe it's final. It's not. It's temporary. This valley is temporary. This storm is temporary. This struggle is temporary. But what I'm doing in you and through you is eternal. I will finish what I started. So lift your head. Breathe again. Believe again. Trust again. Because I'm not done yet. The story isn't over. The best is not behind you. It's before you. You haven't missed it. You haven't lost it. You're right on time. And very soon, you will see with your eyes what I have whispered in your spirit. You will hold what you've only imagined. You will live what you once prayed for. Will dance in the place you used to cry in. And when that happens, remember to give me the glory. Don't forget me when the blessings come. Return to me with thanksgiving. Remain with me in intimacy. Rejoice with me in the fulfillment, because the relationship we've built in the waiting is more precious than gold. That's what I wanted most, your heart. And now that I have it, nothing is impossible. So declare it again with faith. I believe. Say it boldly. Write it in the comments. Proclaim it over your life. Say it until your heart catches fire with confidence. Say it until your atmosphere changes. Say it until your soul begins to sing again. Because your belief moves heaven. Your faith invites the miraculous. Your trust opens doors that no man can shut. I am here, my child. I am speaking. I am moving. And I am preparing the best for you. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. And soon, this will be your testimony. So don't keep this word to yourself. If you know someone who needs to hear this, someone who feels forgotten, lost, delayed, or broken, share this message with them now. Be a light. Be a vessel. Let them feel the presence. of my love through this word dot. And if this message has spoken to you, strengthened you, or brought tears to your eyes, then please like this video to help spread the message to others. Comment your declaration of faith. I believe. And don't forget to subscribe to God's Message Today and click the notification bell so you'll never miss another word I speak over your life. Because I'm not finished speaking, I'm not finished working, and I am surely not finished blessing you. Come back again. Meet me here. Listen for my voice and walk forward in peace, knowing I'm not just preparing something good. I'm preparing the best for you. Always have, always will, because I love you and I am your God.